All right, the court is going to grant the motion, revoke you, sentence you to 8 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. There's to be Chapter 62 registration. 2021 CR 0689, State of Texas versus David Matthew Newman. Can I have parties approach for the record?
Miranda Carrillo for the state.
Patrick Valentine for David Newman.
And are you David Newman? Are both parties ready to proceed on this motion to revoke?
State is ready.
This is right.
All right, Mr. Newman, I'm showing you what's entitled motion to revoke community supervision and First Amendment motion to revoke community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same David Matthew Newman who was placed on community supervision in 2021 CR 0689 for the offense of possession of child pornography on February 1st, 2022 for a term of 10 years? Is that you?
Yeah.
State?
Yes, the state is proceeding under the original motion to revoke condition number 13B on or about the 6th day of September 2022 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, David Matthew Newman, did then and there fail to comply with the instructions of the Bexar County Community Supervision and Corrections Department sex offender program, and that the defendant failed to comply with the instructions of Lone Star Offender Treatment Program, his court-ordered sex offender treatment program, and that the defendant was suspended from sex offender treatment for failing to abide by treatment program rules in violation of condition 13B.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, ma'am.
State?
And condition 13H, on or about the 12th day of September 2022 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, David Matthew Newman, did then and there fail to comply with the instructions of the Bexar County Community Supervisions and Corrections Department sex offender program, and that the defendant was in possession of pornographic materials in violation of condition 13H.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, ma'am.
State?
And lastly, the state is proceeding under condition 16 on or about the 21st day of September 2022 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, David Matthew Newman, failed to comply with Chapter 62 requirements in violation of condition 16.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, ma'am.
The state's waiving the remainder, Your Honor.
Any objections to the state's waivers?
No objection, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violations 13B, 13H, and 16, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you to 10 years in the prison and up to a $1,500 fine? Did you understand?
I understand.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to 13B, 13H, and 16?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find 13B, 13H, and 16 true. Is there an agreement?
There is an agreement, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
Revocation and a sentence of 6 years TDC.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. With regards to allegation number 16, is that child pornography as well, or is that a different type of pornography?
That is non-contraband pornography, not child pornography.
Okay. Adult pornography?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, the court is going to grant the motion, revoke you, sentence you to 8 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. There's to be Chapter 62 registration. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You have a limited right to appeal, and that's as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you were on community supervision. Do you understand? All right. Good luck to you.
Good.
Yes.
The deal was for 6 years, and I believe you announced 8. Is that-
Yes. I'm not following that plea.
All right, let's break down this hearing because it is a masterclass in why you don't play games with Judge Stephanie Boyd. We've got David Newman, who is already on thin ice, like cracking in about to fall through thin ice. Back in 2021, he caught a case for possession of child pornography and was given a gift, 10 years of community supervision, aka probation. The rules were simple: complete sex offender treatment and absolutely no porn. Easy, right? Wrong. So, the state files a motion to revoke, meaning they want to tear up his probation and send him to prison. They hit him with 3 violations. First, He failed to follow the rules of his sex offender program and got himself suspended. You're in treatment for a sex crime, and you can't follow the rules? That's not a great look. Second, and this is the real kicker, he was caught in possession of pornographic materials. We're not talking about a blurry photo in a magazine. This is a direct violation of his probation condition 13H. The third violation was for failing to register properly, just to add another log to the fire. Now, here's where the drama peaks. The prosecutor and the defense attorney walk up to the bench with an agreement. The deal was simple. Newman pleads true to the violations, and they'd recommend a sentence of 6 years in TDC, that's Texas prison. Newman says true to the charges, thinking he's got a done deal. Judge Boyd accepts his pleas and then pauses. She asks for clarification on violation 16. Is that child pornography as well, or is that a different type? The state clarifies it was non-contraband, adult pornography. You can almost hear the gears turning in Judge Boyd's head. This man is a registered sex offender for child pornography, and he couldn't stop himself from looking at any kind of porn while on probation for that exact crime. Judge Boyd looks at the plea agreement, looks at the defendant, and makes her decision. The court is going to grant the motion, revoke you, sentence you to 8 years in the prison. The courtroom goes silent. The defendant, probably feeling like he just got hit by a truck, blurts out, "Yes, the deal was for 6 years, and I believe you announced 8. He's trying to remind the judge of the deal, but in Judge Boyd's courtroom, the final say belongs to her. She gave him a 2-year bonus for his lack of judgment. A harsh lesson. When you're on probation for the worst of the worst, following every single rule isn't a suggestion. It's the only thing keeping you out of a cage.